What? No? I was at your house last night. You were supposed to stay at Sarah's in case something happened to you. I thought you guys knew. Sarah's dad said you were welcome to stay over if I came. Well, we knew, but we didn't think you would actually stay here after what happened last time. What happened last time? I asked. Never mind, my dad said. Just get ready, we're taking you back to Sarah's. What? No, I don't want to go back there. Why can't I just stay here? Because we're not taking any chances with you. If anything happens to you, you know what will happen to us, don't you? But nothing's going to happen to me. That's what you think. Now hurry up and get ready. They packed a bag for me with some clothes and food and drove me straight to Sarah's house. The whole drive I was begging my parents to let me stay home, but they wouldn't budge. When we got to Sarah's house, they knocked on the door and her dad opened it. Ah, there you are. We were wondering where you went. Come in, come in. He led us to the living room where Sarah was waiting. Hey up, hey. My parents explained to her what was going on, and she nodded her head understandingly. Then they told her to keep an eye on me and make sure nothing happened. Then they left. Sarah and I sat in silence for a bit. Then she said, So, what do you want to do? I don't know. Can I call my friends? Sure. I dialed my best friend's number and he picked up. Hey man, can you come pick me up? My parents dropped me off at Sarah's again. Dude, I'm at work right now. Can't you just stay at Sarah's until I'm done? Yeah, thanks man. See ya. I hung up and slumped back into the couch. What did he say? He said he couldn't come pick me up because he was at work. She nodded her head understandingly. Well, maybe I could drive you home, really? Well, that'd be great. Thanks, Sarah. She smiled and said, no problem. We walked out to her car and got in. We both put on our seatbelts, and she started the engine. She turned to me and said, Do you want to drive my car or should I, you drive? I don't feel like getting in trouble with your parents. She laughed and said, Okay. She pulled out of the driveway and headed towards my house. When we got there, she dropped me off and said, Thanks for driving me home. No problem. Anytime. I went inside and went to my room. About half an hour later, my parents burst through my door and started screaming at me. Why aren't you at Sarah's? She called us and said you left. I was here this whole time. You left me here all night and didn't tell Sarah to keep me here. I tried calling you guys, but you didn't answer. That doesn't matter. We're supposed to stay there until my brother picked you up. Why didn't you stay there? Because I was bored. And besides, why would I listen to you guys anyway? You're so controlling. You don't let me do anything, you little bastard. Get out of our house. They started pushing me towards the door and I pushed back. What? Get your hands off me. They slapped me across the face and dragged me out of the house. They threw my things into a plastic bag and tossed it to me. They said, Don't come back until you figure your life out. I stared at them as they walked away. Then I looked down at the bag in my hands and started crying. I felt betrayed, angry, and scared. What was I going to do now? After about an hour of walking, I found a church and asked if I could spend the night there. They let me crash in their community center, and the next morning they drove me back home. My parents weren't there yet, so I slipped in through the back door and went to my room. I was exhausted, so I decided to take a nap.